YouTube. Good day, good day. So I wanted to bring this video to you and talk about the VA home loans. There's a lot of veterans out there that actually receive the VA benefits and they have no clue, what the benefits cover. So yes, I do work for the federal government, so I'm not speaking on behalf of them. Disclaimer, okay? So this is just in general. This is something that you can find on the website, and I have the website pulled up here, and I'll include that in the YouTube down below. So you're more than welcome to go on there. You're more than welcome to research all your own information, but I wanted to bring it to you here because that's what I do. One of my good friends asked me this, and it's a good topic, man. So check it out. All right, so the VA home loan is a guaranteed loan to the veterans, okay? You can actually buy a home or a residence that was already existing, or you can do a new construction. So with the new construction, there's a lot of benefits in buying that, and I do have a video for that. And then with the existing homes, you can actually purchase it with that as well. So you do have a guaranteed loan when it comes to either one of those. If you have a home already, say you did a FHA or the conventional loan or whatever loan you may have used, you can actually refinance, and it's the VA IRL, or you can refinance, cash out, different stuff like that. So the VA has a lot of benefits when it comes to that as well. So that's one of the main key things when it comes to the VA home benefits that is beneficial to a veteran. All right, so the next one is, I had to make sure I was recording. So the next one is, there's no mortgage insurance, okay? It's reusable. That's the one thing that a lot of veterans, even myself, I was confused on. So your mortgage can actually be reused multiple times. If you have a home, which I'm in the situation now, and I was in my investing video, I have a home that I purchased for $219. The benefit is for like $487, $350, some weird number like that, $484, $350. But that's the amount that I can go up to. So I used $219 of it. So I have a huge margin still of what I can use in between. So what I did was I used the VA IRL to refinance, drop the payments down, drop the full amount that I owe down. So it went from here to a little bit down. And so now I have a little bit more of that margin. Okay, so I went to go purchase a new home, and then you can actually purchase another home within that same margin and actually still have really good benefits. There's different stuff that you have to do, so talk to your lender about that. But it is reusable. All right, so the other one is the VA funding fee. So the VA funding fee can actually be included into your loan, but for those veterans with the 10% rating of disability or higher, that's actually waived. So ask that, make sure you have that in writing, okay? Because when you do your certificate of eligibility, that's important to do. You need that certificate of eligibility, and you need the VA funding fee waived if you have disabilities. All right, so for the people that are eligible, I don't want to get deep into that because there's a huge amount of eligibility things that are included, but veterans who meet the service length requirements, service members on active duty who have served a minimum period, and then certain reservists and National Guard members, and then also certain surviving spouses of deceased veterans. Okay, so you'll have to actually go on the website that I'm going to link down below, and you'll check that out. Oh, here's a little quick something actually. Matter of fact, so if you do the VA home loan, they're going to have a fixed rate and an ARM, which is an adjustable rate mortgage. That's all up to you. If you want to do a short-term living situation, you can do an ARM, or you can do a fixed interest rate. The maximum loan to value is 100%. So most places only loan you 95% or so. So you would have to come up with 5% as your down payment, and then they would loan you 95%. With this one, with the VA loan, they can loan you the whole amount. Your seller's concession, you can actually ask for 4% back on a seller's concession. Here in Arizona, the most I've seen is like 1.5, 2%. I've asked for 3 before, but they said no. And that's all up to negotiations. Your credit score, this is the biggest one. Number one thing, credit score has to be 580 or above. They do prefer that you have a 620 to 640, but it can be all the way down to a 580. As for your down payments or your deposits or earnest money, it can be a gift. That's okay. You just need to identify that as a gift. Your mortgage insurance up front, it could be waived if you're a disabled vet, okay? And then your escrow holdbacks, yes, there are escrow holdbacks. All right, so now let me get into the quick breakdown of how the whole process works, okay? So as you check the eligibility of your VA home loan or your certificate of eligibility, these are the things that you're gonna need to do in order to purchase, okay? So first, you're gonna need to be able to find a lender. So there's times that the realtor has a lender for you, but say we're starting at ground zero. Find yourself a lender. The VA has lenders for you. There's stuff online. There's places you can research. If you have friends and family, people will always refer a lender to you. You just need to say something and ask. All right, so the next thing you're gonna do is the certificate of eligibility. The amount on your certificate of eligibility, if you've never used it, of course it's gonna be the max, depending on your length of service. That's what I was saying. You're gonna have to go onto the website and look that up, because I don't know what you would qualify for. Or you can go on to whatever website it would be, and I'm not going to say just one because there's multiple. You can go on eBenefits, you can do va.gov, different stuff like that, or have your lender pull it up. They can pull up your certificate of eligibility, which would be a COE. Once you print that out, it'll actually say how much you have for your loan. So it'll tell you the loan amount and what you can qualify for. All right, so now that you found your lender, you have your certificate of eligibility, the next thing you're going to do is actually find a realtor, because now the lender should have you qualified with your certificate of eligibility, do your proof of funds and whatever else they need to do as a lender, and then you'll have a pre-qualification or a qualification letter qualifying you for a certain amount of a loan. Once you do that, you come to a realtor, which I'm a realtor. If you're in Phoenix, Arizona, I'm definitely more than happy to help out. But you would find your perfect realtor. They would be able to show you the properties that fit within your price range, and we find the right one for you. All right, so you found the lender, the certificate of eligibility, and a realtor. Now the biggest thing is that you're gonna find a home, all right? So once you find a home, you're actually gonna submit an offer. Your realtor would do this for you, then negotiate a price, do some comparables to make sure you're offering the right amount. And then obviously your input is all included, and then we'll put in an offer for you. Once the offer goes through or is accepted, then we have 30 days, and I'm speaking on behalf of Arizona. We have 30 days typically. You can do shorter, you can do longer, but let's say 30. You have 30 days to do the complete process of your purchase, okay? All right, so now you found your lender, your certificate of eligibility, your realtor, you found your dream home, you've had an offer accepted, now you're going through the process. So once that offer is accepted, you have 10 days for an inspection period. So within that first day, your realtor is going to do the stuff on their side, so I don't want to speak on behalf of that realtor there, but they're going to do their stuff to get it submitted. Once that offer has been submitted to the title company for escrow, that's when you're going to have a 10-day inspection period. You as a buyer can actually look up a company that works best for you and order the inspection. So once you have an inspection ordered, you just let your realtor know, and the realtor will actually notify the other realtor, which is the seller's agent, and we'll get that set up to be able to go into the house with the inspector. You do need a termite inspection along with your regular inspection when it comes to the VA loans. The VA loan is very particular on this: termite and regular inspection. All right, so along with that inspection, if there are any termites, if there is anything that needs to be repaired on that inspection, you're actually going to send out a Benzer. So your realtor is going to send you something called a Benzer. It's like your buyer's inspection notice. So the Benzer is going to display the items that you want fixed. So that inspection is actually going to send something back to you. Well, the inspector is going to send something to you telling you what items should be fixed, what key items are good, bad, indifferent, different stuff like that. And now you have the chance to voice that to the seller and say, hey, I want these items fixed. I want 1, 2, and 3 fixed. And we'll put that on a Benzer. That is now sent over. So once that's sent over and accepted for the repairs, they agreed to do the repairs or disagreed to do the repairs. There's many things that can go into that. They can say no and then we can walk away, or they can say no and we continue. But let's say they're gonna accept it. They accept that, they make the repairs. That's it for that part. All right, so once the inspection is done, your realtor is actually gonna notify the lender, and then the lender is gonna get the appraisal ordered. The appraisal is very important to get done when it comes to the VA home loan. Without an appraisal, you can't have the VA home loan. Without the termite inspection, you can't have the VA home loan. Those are very important things when it comes to purchasing your home. So if your realtor forgets that, please remind them, because those are very, very important. But your lender will order that appraisal for you to get that back as quick as possible, whenever they can schedule it. Once we get it back, then we move on to the next step. All right, so now we found a lender. We have the certificate of eligibility. We found our realtor. We found the dream home and submitted an offer. The offer has been accepted. Your inspection and termite has been ordered and completed, okay? The inspection and termite has been sent over to your lender so that they can order the appraisal. The appraisal is ordered and completed. All of that needs to happen prior, because this is all within the 30 days and it moves very quick. So be excited for the whole entire 30 days because it's a very quick process. Once all of that is completed, what's gonna happen is your realtor is gonna ask you at least a week or two prior, say, hey, everything's going good. We're good on the loan. We're good on this side. The seller's doing good. They're moving out. Everything is scheduled and repaired. Now we need to do a 5-day walkthrough for the closing. So for the 5-day walkthrough for the closing, we need to do that within the 5 days, okay? So they're gonna reach out to you and say, what is best for you? You're gonna pick a date. We pick that date, and what that is we're gonna walk back through the home to make sure, one, they didn't take fans that weren't supposed to be taken. If a refrigerator was identified as staying, it needs to be there. All the items on the purchase contract, they all need to be there, okay? Horror story, the refrigerator for my own home, this home right here, it was supposed to be in the home and they took it. I didn't say anything because I didn't really know. I wasn't a realtor, but note to self, and for you guys to be savvy on this, if it's on your offer letter, it needs to be in the home, okay? There needs to be no damage, no extra damage, stuff missing, things like that. Those repairs and the inspection that you asked to have repaired, those repairs actually need to be completed, okay? If they're not completed, then you actually need to say something to your realtor so that the realtor can relay that message to that seller's realtor. Those need to be fixed immediately. Don't stay silent on that, please. All right, we found the lender, certificate of eligibility, realtor, found your dream home, your offer was accepted, your inspection period and termites were complete, your appraisal was done, your 5-day walkthrough turned out perfect. The house was even better than you wanted. Now, that closing date that you got from the beginning with your realtor is about to happen. All you got to do is close. You can go to the title company. You can sign the paperwork at the title company if you want to. It's your choice. If you choose you don't want to drive, what they'll do is communicate with you prior to, and they'll actually send somebody out to you. All right, so what they'll do is send a courier out to you, or a notary, not a courier, a notary out to you to actually sign the documents, and then you don't have to get up and sign anything. So it makes it real convenient for you. So these are all of the steps that you'll do when it comes to purchasing a home and the VA benefits or the VA home loan benefits that are available for you. Okay, so if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section. Let me know what questions you have. If you're in another city, you're more than welcome to ask me some questions. There's only certain things that I'll be able to answer because each state, city and state is different, and some codes are specific to that area. But when it comes to the VA home loan, it's pretty much general. But I'm glad you guys are here. If you made it this far, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Come on, man, I need some subscribers. I need them, I need them, I need them. Follow me, man. I love all of y'all. And if you have a YouTube page, drop it down below. Let me follow you, man. I love it. Follow me, I follow you. We're here to grow. Love y'all. Peace.